In California, the state Democratic Party has made efforts to protect centrist Democratic incumbents, including using questionable technicalities to discuss primary challengers' petitions for the party's endorsement. Their bylaws stipulate that Democratic incumbents automatically receive the endorsement. Stephen Jaffe, the primary challenger to House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi in California's 12th district, acquired the necessary 20% threshold of signatures to prevent the California Democratic Party from formally endorsing Pelosi. He acquired the signatures from 37 out of 182 eligible delegates and submitted his petition with a $350 fee before the deadline on January 17th. The California Democratic Party rejected the challenge, later claiming there were 190 eligible delegates. The party never shared the list of 8 extra delegates with Jaffe, who appealed the decision, which will be ruled. So they're basically keeping delegates away from him that he needs to get. They're not giving him all the information he needs. Similar to how they defeated single payer in the state of California. They told the committee and the nurses what they needed in the bill. The nurses followed suit, and then all of a sudden they were like, oh, this isn't okay. We're going to shelf this now. And Anthony Rendon did that. So the Democratic Party has, and in particular, this is all in California, by the way. What happened with single payer, California. What happened to Stephen Jaffe, he's up in San Francisco, so also California. The Democratic Party has a trend of not giving people the proper information they need. They have a trend of denying Justice Democrats the information that they are entitled to, the data they're entitled to. And then they have the DCCC, which requires you to pay for their consultants and spend money the way they want you to spend money, and you have to spend a certain amount of it or they're not interested. It's a borderline pyramid scheme at this point. But that gatekeeper is necessary if we continue to stay in the Democratic Party, which is one of the reasons I feel like the Democratic Party, it's broken beyond repair. This is a rigged system. The DNC is a rigged operation. The DCCC, which I always thought the CCC stands for corrupt Clinton cash. The game is rigged. The scales are tilted. This is just another example of it. They don't give a man the information on the delegates he needs, so he thinks he's meeting the threshold, but he's actually not, because they didn't even give him the total number. You guys understand what's happening there, right? Same thing happened to another Democratic Party candidate, Maria Estrada, met the petition requirements to challenge the party's endorsement of House Speaker Anthony Rendon. Interesting, he comes up. After she filed the petition, Anthony Rendon, by the way, the guy that didn't get single payer in California, the guy who shelved single payer in California. And by the way, he's been complaining because he says he can't even go out in public without getting harassed. Fucking good. Good. People have every right to let their voice be heard when they see that guy. Every fucking right in the world. Because he's not letting us have single payer. And the state wants it. And there's a majority of progressives, and they're being stifled by the Democratic Party, by the corporatists in the party, by the corporate apologists and the cappuccino conservatives in the party. Maria Estrada, and by the way, when I say I just mean verbally talking to the guy. I don't mean, I don't mean anything else. Maria Estrada met the petition requirements to challenge the party's endorsements, and after she filed the petition, which had one more signature than the 10 she was required, letters were sent to the 2 delegates asking that their signatures be revoked, though no procedure exists to allow signatures to be removed. Estrada's campaign suspects that Rendon or his campaign formally contacted delegates to pressure them into writing the letters. The game's rigged. The game's rigged. And this is why I think a third party is necessary. This is why I think, even though that's a really long haul, and at this point, as far as 2020 goes, it's too late. Bernie had a chance to go into the draft Bernie movement. He chose not to. I don't know why he chose not to. I don't know why. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show.
What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.